Yeah, Chris.
I'm Chris and I'm fucking stupid. Please put that in.
That's gonna be the opening sentence. We're gonna move all kinds of shit around so that way that could be the first fucking thing on this podcast.
I should have introduced myself like that.
Oh my god.
Hi. Welcome to this week's episode of The Basement Bros. This week, we've replaced Crispy with Landon.
Fuck you, Chris.
Landon's making his live action debut.
I'm so mad you're not here. I
Yeah.
miss you a lot.
No, you don't.
I would kiss you right on the
This
face.
is
I would kiss you right on the lips if you were here.
this is the exact opposite of what it was a few weeks ago. When
Exactly,
we were
yeah.
trying to get Landon over here.
And we were talking mad shit about
Yeah.
Landon. Which
Y'all commented, like, y'all replied to my comment or whatever.
yes, today I replied to it.
Dude, the funniest thing about it was I was like, who is going to see the comment and be like, thank God.
Because I put the drop date on it too.
Yeah. I was like, they're making it seem like I'm fucking, like, WrestleMania and I'm showing
You
up
need to
to some
scoot
shit.
to the right a little bit.
What?
Yeah, you need to be more in frame. You too.
Oh, I need to stop moving. This chair is loud.
It is loud.
It
It's
is
loud
the
as
worst
hell.
chair, and Chris loves it.
Someone needs to tell this chair, shut the fuck up.
Chris loves that chair
And then the
and the recliner.
Yeah.
Both of them make a shit ton of noise.
yeah, there you go, perfect.
And there's a broken arm on that recliner that Chris opts to lean completely
Hard on. He leans hard
Yeah.
on it every time.
on. Oh, we're going. This is going to be the
Yeah, Chris is gonna
the
give us so much
Chris-
flame.
the roasting.
Yeah,
of
should we
Chris.
just roast Chris the whole episode?
Dude, that would be so good.
Wouldn't
just
it?
fucking
He's not even here to defend himself at all.
And you know he would too. He'd be
Yeah,
like,
he'd be up in arms.
screaming like, no, I didn't do that. I know him,
And he has the worst excuses.
dude. And he'll be like, I did it because fuck you.
That's not his. Everybody's go-to when they know they're in the wrong. Fuck you.
It's just
Yeah,
fuck you.
Yeah,
shut
just
up.
fuck
you. Shut up. Yeah, that's the card.
What a solid card, though.
That's Chris's whole deck.
Something happened.
Shut fuck you. Shut fuck you.
Shut fuck you.
No Uno reverses in there.
No, hell no.
No. And his response to this whole thing is going to be shut up, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's this week's episode without
yeah.
Chris.
This is episode 20.
Season 2,
9?
episode 21.
It's 29.
Season 2, episode 29?
No,
I thought
no.
I watched 27 today in preparation.
Which one did you watch? Was it the super special Star Wars special, part 4?
No, the last one. I watched the one. I watched the one where y'all covered like the animated show. About,
Oh, or we just like recapped Star Wars?
yeah.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka so
yeah,
far.
Yeah, that was the
Ahsoka
last thing
so
I
far.
watched.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought it was 27, but don't fucking take my word for it. I
could've
don't
been-
fucking know. This
Yeah,
is
he's just a poser right
this
now.
is y'all's show. I don't know.
29? I don't know.
It's just
I've lost
whatever.
track.
Unprofessional
Anyway.
bitches.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
As, not always, but as sometimes,
This is Hayden.
this is Tanner.
And I'm Landon.
Somewhere Chris is screaming, howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy.
Rowdy!
Dude, his ears are like burning in his sleep right now.
All right, Tanner, push us in to the episode. So no word of the week this week, thank God.
No word of the
Oh,
week. No
thank God. So
No.
nasty.
edging towards problematic,
Right.
right?
Cancel culture's real, and Chris is going to be canceled. So we're testing Landon as our backup.
Landon, this is a test run.
Yeah, we're just testing you out, see if you're good
If
enough.
Chris got canceled, then I'm getting fucking canned.
Annihilated. Deleted. You think Chris is problematic?
All the viewers are like, kill it. Film it.
I'm just noticing this right now. What is that?
Oh, I got a smiley face tatted on my leg.
You obviously
Come
didn't
on.
get it at
Oh,
Chris's
shit.
garage.
Can I?
No, I didn't.
You got it?
So,
There's a nice hairy leg on camera for you guys.
There it is.
I did that in my kitchen. I bought a. So I actually bought.
Is this anything that can get you incriminated?
Oh fuck no.
He did it
Okay.
to himself. It's okay.
So I bought a tattoo machine
Off Amazon?
Amazon
Of
for
course.
like $20.
Wow, good
Dude,
deal.
I straight up, that is the craziest fucking part about it, is that it's only $20 and they like load up those kits.
They're full of
those
ink.
kits are loaded
Yeah.
up for $20. And I'd always wanted to try tattooing, and I bought one out of like
It
pure
was $20.
pure fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Pure-
like that,
We all got those pure fuck it buys.
like
Yeah.
$20 to burn on Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah,
Hell,
fuck
like,
yeah.
fucking, who doesn't?
yeah,
Like,
why not?
so we might as well. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But, like,
YOLO
Next
swag
week's
money.
episode,
Dude, we should
we give
do
each
it.
other tattoos.
Dude, that'd be cool as fuck. Honestly,
That would
God.
be a huge clicker. We would get a lot of views for that.
Dude, that'd be so badass. Honestly, great idea. But
In the back of a moving Hummer.
oh fuck,
Like Steve-O.
mine was done sitting still, and it looks like shit.
You should see the one I got.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
It looks really good. It looks exactly like the photo I presented.
It looks okay.
You gonna show the people?
Okay, everybody, here you go.
Show them some leg. Ow!
An otter,
Yeah. It's my spirit animal.
adorable.
I identify with otters.
Dude, I actually love otters so much.
I know.
Okay, but like before we get too far, like so I bought it on Amazon and it comes in a day or whatever, and I have a friend over and he's a shithead and we want to try it like super bad. We're terrified and we.
Had a couple drinks.
No, I think I had some. He
Okay.
didn't have anything, and we like sit in my dining room. And we practice because it comes, dude. These kits are so loaded up. It comes with a fucking like practice skin, so you can like
Really?
practice and everything. It's
Oh,
so
that's cool.
loaded,
Okay,
dude.
okay.
They like put like there's no way they make, but like
I've heard you can use cantaloupe.
you can use all kinds of things. You can
I've
use
heard
oranges
pigs.
and bananas and like you can use pork.
Bananas
skin
are supposed to be
and-
really easy to get and easy to use on.
Yeah,
Bananas?
They say
Yeah, bananas are supposed to be the
Yeah,
best.
you can find some fucking tatted up bananas.
It's
online.
you should go look at them
It's
on
like
the
New Age
Instagram.
scrimshaw. It's just a fucked up banana.
Dude, like a French sailor from the 50s, just fucking like
Yes.
And then they throw the banana in the trash. What a shame.
dead ass.
You
But
still eat the banana.
Yeah.
yeah, you can.
Okay,
I think it's non-toxic. I think all tattoo ink has to be, but
Yeah,
it's
it goes in your body.
It's in
Yeah.
your bloodstream and shit, so it's got to be. But
I guess.
I hope they put lead in it or some shit.
Try out the lead.
But so we just like sit in my dining room and we fuck around with it a little bit, and we both did the same identical tattoo. But I did it first. He didn't have to do the
Yeah.
same fucking thing. I'm gonna put this friend on blast. Motherfucker, you stole so much of my tattoo ideas. This guy has. So we're matching this one. We got it on the same night.
Same
My
spot?
fucking dining room, same spot.
Okay.
All right. So there's that, and then I have red rum from The Shining tatted right here under my left nipple.
Okay.
And it's like, this one was the only one I ever got done in a shop. And I got this one done, and he was like, dude, that's fucking cool, or whatever. And then, like, a few months goes by, and he had one of his friends do red rum on his knee.
Ooh, that's pretty
cap
good.
Right here. And then I was like, what the fuck?
I've heard the kneecap hurts like a motherfucker. No, the shin. The shin. That's what I thought.
Basically anywhere thin. But he
Yeah.
has the red rum that matches mine, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude? You copying my shit?" Or
Yeah.
whatever. And he's like, "Oh, I forgot you got it." And I was like,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
whatever.
was like, "You're so
lying
bullshit."
ass.
Lying son of a
And
bitch.
then I have a pinup lady right here on my shoulder cap. Guess what that motherfucker got?
Same
A
spot?
few months later.
A pinup lady.
A pinup lady, the same style. It almost looks like the same fucking tattoo.
It's
So
not-
if you ever see this, I fucking hate you for stealing my tattoo ideas. What the fuck? You're copying my shit. My whole shit.
We've got our first enemy on this show.
Yeah, here we go. You're on blast.
Tell me.
You're on blast.
Sorry, bro.
He doesn't even have internet. He won't watch it.
One day, we're going to glow up, and he'll see it.
No, y'all can edit half of this out. I'm rambling, but
I'm already going to bleep you.
yeah. But like, I don't know. Fuck you.
So, yeah, don't get matching tattoos with your friends.
No.
No, I honestly don't.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I feel like me and Tanner could get a matching tattoo and it'd be all right. Me and Tanner don't always see each other all the fucking time, but we text and shit all the time. He's like my brother. If he was in trouble, I feel like I'd know it. I feel like I would sense it from afar.
We met on the playground before kindergarten.
We like met in the line during like pickup in the morning on kindergarten, like on the
No,
first
I've been
fucking
told
day.
this. It's been so long, neither one of us remember. But almost kicked over water. My grandma told me
Oh.
that it was like kindergarten orientation, and like our moms or whoever we were
It was
with.
my mom and your grandma, I think.
Yeah,
Is what
was
I was
like
told.
I guess like was like, hey, let's blow this popsicle stand, and then took me and you out to the playground, and then
That's what happened.
It just fucking turned into us like.
and then 23 years happened.
And then I believe you and I had Miss Edwards' class in 4th grade together.
Dude, honestly, Hayden, I've known you a long time, and I kind of like. I always flex about how long I've known Tanner, like always. But to be real, I've known you and Chris.
We're some of
for
your
a
longest
very
acquaintances.
for a very long time. Like I've known Hayden since like his first day at school. I feel like
Because it was alphabetical at that time.
When he was a scared little boy, fresh off the boat from California.
Dude,
We moved here before it was cool.
True.
now everybody just fucking.
I know.
You started this shit.
Yeah, they go to Northwest Arkansas, though.
Hayden was on the first wave. Yeah.
That's true.
He paved the path. Little Hayden showing up with a shovel, coal all over his face.
I do remember that.
Coal.
Because I remember me
Hippie
and Landon
powder.
kept trying to, was like, are we going to get in the same class again? Because we had the same class in kindergarten. We're like, are we going to get the same class again, same class again, same class again? And it never happened until, high school. But I
When you
remember
could
going
pick
to the
classes.
playground, and then he had met this motherfucker and brings him onto the playground. I was like,
Who's this kid?
that motherfucker is not real.
What?
The lady on the plane.
Oh yeah.
Have
Okay.
Do you not keep up with the internet?
Yeah. I keep up with it. The impression was bad.
I'm sorry.
He did his best.
I did my best. I'm doing my best over here. I'm not a jukebox. Can't
I
just
wanted-
stick a quarter in me and get whatever sound you want.
I really wanted Chris to be here so we could compare how bald we're going.
Are you more bald than Chris? Because Tanner and I
Okay.
keep track of it.
All right, so here's the thing. I'm not going to reveal my head for this episode, but when Chris shows the fuck up,
Get off screen and show us,
dude,
so that way we can make comments
I'll
on
show
it.
y'all. Dude, so let me just describe it. So it is-
Close your eyes and imagine
just
with us.
imagine. So my shit isn't. my shit.
Use our descriptive audio.
Imagination.
Like, so my shit isn't so fucked up that it's like, damn, dude, you're going bald. You're going bald.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that bad. But I buzzed my head recently. Like, my head is buzzed under this hat.
You sent me a picture of
And,
this.
like, you can see pretty, like, when it was really short, it's gotten better. But when it was, like, freshly buzzed, you could definely see, like, the horseshoe of thickness.
Nice.
Around this side. Like this. And, like, I have a lot of hair on top still, but the difference is, like, oh, fuck, my hair right here is a lot thicker than up here. And then now that it's grown out a little bit, it's less noticeable. But I can still look in the mirror and be like, oh, you fucking old motherfucker.
We're getting there.
I'm like, God damn it, there's no escape. I'm like booking flights to Turkey to get like a fucking hair transplant. Like,
To get like a hair plugs that
Yeah.
cost like 5 chickens.
Well,
or whatever.
they do plugs, and then you can also get your head tattooed.
no, I wouldn't do that.
Okay,
No,
but, like,
that sounds awful.
That's actually been like a hot button thing recently where people on TikTok have been talking about like the head tattoos and like how much they regret that shit.
Oh,
And
really?
They should have just got hair plugs.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
How much
more,
are hair plugs?
bro?
They're not as expensive as you would think.
Here's the thing. It's not so bad. You can do it in the States. A lot of people go to Turkey, which is kind of weird. There's
You
like
boys like Mexico?
well, there's a whole thing. There's a whole thing where you can do it in the States for like $15K, and it goes up from there.
Which still isn't bad for a medical procedure.
But-
a cosmetic procedure
yeah,
like
it's
that,
cosmetic.
Is it permanent?
Yes,
yeah. Yeah,
permanent.
they take other hair follicles from around your body and put them on your head.
Well, there is a smorgasbord.
Or they
could
take
pull
them from,
my
like,
ass.
low-
I learned something online when I was researching it because I was actually like considering this. I was like, dude, I don't want to be vain, but I also don't want to be fucking bald.
Yeah. My stepdad was bald by the time he hit 30.
Like
so.
I would miss my hair. Like I'm cool with it. If I go bald, I will just buzz my shit and I will be slick fucking bald. I would be cool with looking like bro. Like I don't have a problem, but like having to shave the horseshoe and like
It's-
everything,
It's the
like,
worst.
It's fucking it would suck dick.
It's definitely starting for me.
Same.
I'll go ahead and pull it off. That's fine.
You're thinning a little bit, but yours is like a lot better than I anticipated when I look at Jimmy.
When you look at my
Right.
dad,
Yes. When I look at Jimmy, I'm
It's-
like
Damn,
he's
boy.
doing pretty good for now.
Mine is just here on these inside pieces.
Your hair looks fine.
Oh, it's super thick. I'm basking in it while I can.
You're fine.
Oh, if he pulls that, whole rug back,
Okay.
Yeah, hold on one second. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, it's like shag, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, you got a weird hairline now. But like, yeah.
Chris would never agree to any of this.
No,
right
whenever
now.
Chris shows up, I'm calling your ass out right now. We're taking our hats off, and we're gonna really show. And I hope this doesn't backfire, because I really think Chris is balder than me.
He is. He's got a good, like, lower half going, the party section,
Yeah, the
but
party
his
section.
business section is very
It's
wasteland-esque.
I give him
It's
about,
a little too business.
Yes.
I give him about 10 years, and he's going to embody the skullet.
Oh, 100%. Like,
It's funny you bring up the skullet. Me and my roommate were looking at pictures of the skullet. Like,
it's pretty good.
like last week.
People
and
got
we were
some
like,
good skullets.
We were like, God damn! If you wear a hat, you're good. Like,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one will ever
for real.
know.
No.
Or like a beanie or something.
yeah.
I know hats like perpetuate the whole baldness, but dude, when you have curly hair,
You gotta wear a hat.
you have to wear a hat because gel don't work.
I am
Tell you
anti-hat,
right now.
and you will never see me
Well,
wear a
they
hat.
say that that's a rumor.
I
They
don't
say
care.
That's a rumor.
I don't care.
I don't know, but
ma-
gel
ma-
doesn't work. I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you, gel doesn't work, and I'm just waiting for it to grow out long enough to where I can put it in a ponytail again and not have to wear hats.
I want you to straighten your hair again. I think it'd be wild.
Straighten my hair again.
Yeah, it was insane last time you did it.
I don't think I've ever.
That
seen
was like back during the
That
big
was years ago.
Bieber fever,
Yeah.
and that's what it looked like, pretty much.
I was doing Bieber before and after it was cool.
Yeah, you've had the same hairstyle for a minute.
I've had the
Long
same
time.
hairstyle since my dad shaved my head in like 3rd grade.
You ain't never switched up.
Never.
You never dyed your hair.
Never. I don't do
Dude.
anything different with my hair. I
What?
go once every like 4 months and I have them cut like 3 inches off.
I feel like I've got the same haircut I've had since like 9th grade.
Dude, you know what my favorite haircut on you is? This sounds weird. I'm like you look. You
know
so
what? You
much
look
better
what's,
than
great.
what's
this.
your favorite Tanner variant?
Dude, like my favorite Tanner variant is like the short, not like really a buzz cut, not like down to skin or nothing like that. But when you get like
Super short?
when you get a buzz cut with the longest guard,
Like a 9.
it looks sick as fuck. It really does.
Because it's still like a little curly.
Yeah, because it's still you have like a bushy like mini fro and it looks dope as shit.
He should
off, I
just
hate that
he
shit.
should just buzz the
that
sides.
shit.
It looks
so
dope.
much.
It looks dope as fuck, dude. You need to like put a picture up for like the audience.
It's a
You'll
total
need, to,
vibe, bro.
you'll need to find one and send it to me so I can put it right here.
I don't know if I have one. I'd have to
'Cause
search through.
I don't know what
I'd
you're
have to
talking
search
about.
through your shit or Carrie's phone or
We
something.
should add photos of us in our younger ages
Yeah,
on
yeah.
here.
Find what you can and send it to me. I'll throw them in here.
Bro, I fucking hate old pictures of myself. I feel like I've had such a glow up since high school. for
I
real.
don't know.
Dude.
Have you ever seen a
I
woman
know
hit by a truck
Landon
before?
is super weird about that, so that's why every year for his birthday, I post the worst shit I can find
Dude,
from when me and him
when
were
I
like
was-
7 to whenever.
When I
12.
was a kid, I had like this whole thing where I thought my hair was the shit. And
He
it's-
really did.
And it's so, looking back, it's like so fucking stupid because I dressed dumb as fuck. Like
We dressed in style at the time.
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
When I was in high school,
I know I didn't
If
dress
anyone
yet.
from high school is watching this, they'll fucking
Nobody.
no one. No, there is people that watch this from high school. Like comments on y'all's shit and like,
never
does he
noticed.
not?
No?
Yeah, he does.
Like on
don't know
social
if I-
media or on YouTube?
I don't pay a lot of attention to the.
Bleep it.
I try.
bleep his name so I'm not calling him out. Or
I will.
anything like that.
I
But, like,
try to respond to every single comment on our YouTube.
Dude, I promise you, I've seen him like talk about this shit on Facebook.
I know he's commented on a post that
Well,
I've
thanks.
shared of it.
He's like, I think he fucks with it. I don't know, like, but
I want everybody to fuck with this podcast, bro.
somebody from high school watches this shit because
I'd
I
like
know,
to have Joe
I-
Rogan on this one day.
I know my nosy ass. I know my nosy ass, and if anyone from high school like does something like particularly interesting, I kind of peek in at least a little
Particularly
bit.
interesting. This
I
ain't
mean, you
it.
gotta take a little dip. I mean,
I mean, I want to know what people are doing. If someone does something fucking interesting, then they
Oh,
fucking
time out, everybody. Shout out to Walmart. We appreciate you.
another shout out to. We keep trying to get them to sponsor
Yeah,
us.
we want Walmart to sponsor us.
We
Homegrown.
live, laugh, love. We live. What's the slogan?
Laugh, live, love. Live better. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Save money, live better.
Walmart.
Walmart.
you want
Everybody shop at your favorite grocery store. Super Center, actually. You can get anything you need there.
Or
except
the neighborhood
fish.
market.
Yeah,
If
neighborhood
you don't
market's
need
very
anything
vibe.
Fun.
They're working on a drone delivery service. They also have Walmart to goes.
Can I talk about how much I fucking hate Walmart?
Oh,
No.
yes. Let us get through this first.
Okay. Dude, okay, so I've applied ever since I graduated with my fucking Tic Tac marketing degree. I've tried to get
We're proud of you for getting a degree, though.
Thank you, I love you. But like, I've tried to get onto Walmart corporate in Bentonville more times than we have fingers, toes.
It's extremely competitive.
No.
Is it not?
No.
You think someone's got it out for you?
Listen. So
Oh, no.
It's a who you know.
it's a how fucking sexy you look. Dude, so
Have you
I
ever
believe that.
Have you ever
Bro,
just like fucked around in
every
Northwest
time-
Arkansas for a little bit?
Dude,
There ain't nothing but like a 4 up there.
dude, bro, no. Listen to me.
I have such an issue with Northwest Arkansas in many different
Oh yeah, it's the
facets.
worst.
But listen to me, like, I've applied for Walmart so many times, and I tell you, I'm qualified as fuck. Like, I can do that job. It is not. I know people that are in those positions. I'm
Who are dumb.
I'm not gonna call them out, but they're not.
They're dumb as fuck.
They're not particularly.
You're not a smart person.
They're not better than me. I promise.
They are not as hardworking. They are not as dedicated.
That motherfucker.
I'm just saying. And I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking special. But
Yeah.
Not to lick your own nuts.
But I'm just saying, like, I know people who work those jobs and they get in there and they are not as creative or as like educated as me, or like they don't have experience like I do, and they get that job and
it's
they
the
get
hottest for the office.
and they get paid $80K a year.
Isn't it insane?
They get paid
That's
$80K a
insane.
year and they get all these free benefits and shit, dope ass benefits.
It's a crazy
And I've been
package.
trying to get in there for like forever, and the only difference I noticed between me and those people is
It's like 3 points.
well, no, the only difference
Difference between like a 1 and a 4 isn't that much.
the only difference I noticed between these people is aside from like, you know, like all the shit I just said, is that they are a very attractive woman.
Or male.
No, just women.
No, just
Dude,
just women.
I know like three.
You got to get your diversity hires
I
up.
know like 3 sexy women that work there.
If you want a
And I'm
copy
like-
of Landon's
and I'm
resume,
like-
scan the QR code in the corner.
And I'm like, dude, there is just no way. Like, I know these people, and I promise you, one of them I know. She like failed out of like classes and shit when she was in college. She had to repeat semesters and like
They don't ask for your
did all
GPA.
this. Yeah, but like, bro, I didn't have to do that. I fucking passed everything with flying colors. I was good as shit. I work in a corporate job now. Like, I'm good as fuck. I can do that shit. Like,
And here you are, working your corporate ass job down in the fort.
I work at a BB gun company.
Hell yeah.
But you do have
That works
experience.
with Walmart.
You have experience though.
I don't know. I'm just bitching. Cut out some of that.
Look, we
Don't
all
worry,
got-
we're cutting
we got
out
our-
everything.
We all got our companies we're real salty towards. I'm super salty towards.
That's another one.
You know
too.
what? They've
Had-
towally shafted you like 5 fucking times.
I've had. 3
I was
interviews.
shafted hard.
I don't understand.
I've had 3 interviews there, and I know motherfuckers that work there that are dumb as shit.
well,
Sorry,
They're-
dumb as fuck.
it is
dude.
so big there, like, and there's so many open positions. I don't understand how neither of you have
Dude,
gotten
I've
on
gotten
there.
so-
Like,
No. Listen, I was hired. Here's the thing. Here's what happened. Story time.
Oh,
Why don't you
no.
come over here to Grandpa's porch. Pop a squat.
Sit on
We'll,
his
we'll
knee.
sit down by the fire, and I'm gonna tell you a little story. So I got out of college, right, as one does,
oh,
and
they
I was
do.
applying around, and I was going in for this HR position.
Uno mas.
And I do an interview, I do another
Tastes like
interview,
shit.
I do a third interview, and they're like, okay, you hired. You're good. Here's your start date. Here's this and that and the other. I was like, sweet. Awesome. So I was just waiting it out, and little lore about Tanner. He smoked pot in college.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck ton. Dude, like,
Okay, that doesn't need to be
No,
said,
anyway.
but okay.
like, more like I smoked a fuck ton, and he topped me.
I can agree.
Doobie Pothead Stoner of the Year Dundee Award for Tanner in college. But I quit, right? Because I'm going to be an adult. I'm getting out.
You're
right?
going to be a big boy now.
I'll be a big boy now. I'm a big kid now. So I stopped for months. It's like 3 or 4 months.
You'd been done for almost 6 months at that time.
It was a long-ass time.
Yeah. Because you didn't get really hired on until like October or November.
No. This was January.
Yeah.
And
See?
I stopped the puffin in October, and this was like late January, early February of the next year. So I get everything done. I sign my papers, get a start date, and they're like, okay, all you got to do is go in for your drug screen. I was like,
Okay.
Sweet, awesome, cool.
I got
Because I've been
this.
pissing clean for months, right? And they're like, yeah, go in for your hair follicle test. And I was like,
Excuse me? What'd you say?
hair follicle test? Because it was probably about as long as it is now.
Tanner shaved his head, his whole
Fairly
body.
long. Yeah, so what do I immediately do? I go and I shave way down, pretty much down to how Landon was talking about a second ago. Like I maybe had a couple inches
You
of hair.
you had enough for them to take hair off your head.
I went down to the
They
bare
took off
minimum
your
that,
head?
that they would. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
went
they
down
take
to
it.
the bare minimum that they would accept. It was like, okay, cool,
I cut it out.
right? So then I wait, and like almost 2 weeks goes by, and after a few days I called them. I was like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
They're like, we don't know yet. We were waiting on your screen to get back. Somebody will call you. I'm like, okay. Another week goes by, and I was like, still haven't heard anything. Like, what's up? And then finally I get a call from Florida saying that they found pot in my hair. And I was like, good fucking job, I guess. All right, cool.
Cool.
Like, yeah, that was from like months ago.
It's like the one
Because
like
I
a
know they
THC
can
molecule.
time that shit when they test it in your hair. They're like, they can tell
how long it's
how
been.
long it's
Yeah.
been. It's like, clearly, it's been months ago. So then called me and they said, nope,
We're sending
no
your
can
offer.
do. Good luck, pretty much. Good luck, fuck you, bye.
You know what's weird about your story?
And that sucked so hard.
I had a hair follicle test one time, and don't quote me. I don't know what the job was for.
Just a job.
It was either for the sawmill when I worked there for a
Ooh,
year.
damn,
or
that sounds
whatever.
dangerous.
Dude, I used to fucking do some crazy shit, y'all. But anyways, like
Would OSHA be proud of you?
I think no,
Okay.
but like
It explains a lot.
but like I think it was for the sawmill. I'm pretty sure. And I remember I went in there thinking I was gonna pee, and they were like, "Take your shirt off." And I was like,
Okay.
fucking.
Like, at least give me a $5.
I was like, excuse me? I was expecting a turnaround.
Bend over, please.
But like, just to give you a flash forward of what you're about to receive. Like,
the job description, PP handler.
but like,
But not the kind you think. There's your Basement Bros deep cut lore for you.
You
But-
think about it.
I remember they told me to take my shirt off, and I was like, what the fuck? Why? I thought I was pissing, and they were like, no.
No.
And like, but they didn't take it off my head. They took it off my armpit. And that
Weird.
First off, that
How
hurts,
short was your hair?
that hurts like a bitch. My hair was like normal length. It was like yours right now. And like they took it out of my armpit.
Back
Where
in
did you go
Landon's
for
thug
it?
days.
This was at Mercy by the
wow.
escape room.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's same. No. I went to Quest.
I went
That
to,
place is. I went to Med Express for my most recent one.
but
yeah,
like
so-
when I showed up, I took my shirt off and they plucked hairs from my armpit, a fucking alarming amount. By the way,
They had to make sure they got a good one.
it hurts, dude. But they took all this hair and they put it in a bag, and it was the most awkward fucking thing. I was like,
It was weird.
and then like, and then part of me was like, dude, I ain't getting this job. There is no fucking way. I've done like a lot of shit. Like, you know, like at that time, I was still wild and I was smoking weed amongst.
You were just a young
Yeah,
guy.
I never did anything fucking.
A
I
young
mean, we all
buck
did our fair share of stuff.
frolicking through the fields.
I never did anything hard.
I'm
Probably-
surprised they only found pot in my hair, to be honest. They didn't put it under there and it looked like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah, but like they sent mine off, and I remember I passed it, and I was like, okay, like I was fucking befuzzled. I don't know if they like saw stuff in it.
Maybe
and was
they
like,
just
fuck
didn't test it. They
fuck
just
it.
lost it and said, "Oh, I guess he passed."
Part of me was like, if they don't find heroin or pills, then they'll probably be cool or something. Like,
yeah,
I was like,
I've heard
that's-
of places being like
Like
that.
I was like, that must be it, because there had to have been like LSD and like all kinds of other shit.
that only shows up in your spine, doesn't it?
It shows
No,
up in hair.
it
Doesn't?
it
it
lasts
does.
like only a little while though
Oh, okay.
for the testing
Like it shows up in hair in a like certain like
time
frame.
window frame. Yeah, it's one of the
Interesting.
shorter ones.
But I was-
Meth is the shortest. As
Yeah.
crazy as that is,
Which is so
fucked up.
back ass.
I know.
We talk about that at work all the time. How you could fucking literally rail a line of cocaine and like be fine for a drug test next week.
Yeah,
They
it's
just-
insane.
They say,
Who's they?
don't fact check
The
me.
government?
No, not the government. This
Okay.
is like some internet bullshit. But like I read online one time, and this makes sense to me, so like I would repeat this information.
Okay.
But like,
Gotta speak into the microphone.
but like they say that the reason that THC lasts in your body so long is because we have cannabinoids in our brain, and like since it's a natural chemical to our brain, it syncs so well. Our body sees it as a rare substance,
So it's just like,
and it stores it and holds on to it as long as it can.
Well, I've saw-
like Gollum in the Ring.
because it wants to.
I've read it
because it
stores it in your fat.
Since
Like,
it's, it is in your fat.
Yeah.
So since it's not like it is an intoxicant, but it isn't. It's something that is familiar to the brain in a way that it's like, holy shit, this shit is gold. Like our brain makes cannabinoids on its own,
yeah.
But like whenever it gets like an excess amount, the body by default is like, dude, this shit is like fucking it's like they just fucking stumbled onto a bunch of like Charizard cards or something, and they're like, holy shit, put it in the fat, and they just store it. And like,
Ultra rare holographic.
and that's
Star
why
it.
and that's why it stays in your body so long. But when you do cocaine, your body is like, oh shit,
get that shit
get
outta
this
here.
shit out of here as
Gosh.
quick as possible, which is so ironic.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to
Boo.
from a drug testing standpoint, that's like fucking stupid.
like,
Yeah.
and
It's fucking
everybody has done weed before. Like, everybody.
done weed. Dude, you want to do some pot, bro?
You want to inject some marijuana,
Inject
dude?
some marijuanas,
That's
bro.
my favorite one.
I injected like 8 marijuanas last week.
Dude, there was a kid on my school bus one time, and he was very young, and we used to talk about crazy shit at the back of the bus. And I remember,
I remember those days.
and I remember this kid was like really fucking stupid, and he thought he did.
Landon's like appraisal of people like, you're fine. You look good and you're smart. Idiot.
Yeah,
Idiot, dumbass.
dude. I'm pretty mean behind closed doors.
Our doors closed.
Dude, I'm a fucking sweetheart to people in person, but like not in a fake way. Like if
It sounds like you're fake as fuck, bro.
no, but like the way I like rebuttal. No,
No, fuck you.
No, you're wrong.
you're fake. But like, but like no, like I'm actually super nice in person. If I don't like someone, they like naturally know it. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah,
wonder Landon's always so hostile to me.
Landon can be
You know-
can be unpleasant.
You know that shit that I almost called you your father. that shit that Jimmy used to say, and he's like, if I didn't mess with you, then I don't like you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I literally am the epitome of that.
I live
Yeah.
by that.
If I fuck with my coworkers and like say stupid shit around them and do all that shit, then I like them. But if I'm just like, hey, how's it going? Like whatever, and I'm very
Cordial.
like, very
Yeah.
cordial and
That's funny you say. I say that.
cordial.
Cordial.
I say that to people all the time too. I'm like, look, if I'm nice and polite and professional to you, I hate your fucking guts.
Yeah,
That is the
it's
truth.
Like that's just the cold hard truth of it.
If you get no personality out of
I've
me,
looped-
there's a reason. Like,
I've looped Jerry into this email.
Yeah, I don't know. And dude, that's part of the corporate thing, yeah. And like,
Yeah, if you get a big scoop of vanilla out of me, that's the last scoop you gonna get.
That is
Yeah.
right.
what were we talking about before this?
We're talking about hating on people.
Just hating companies, really.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was
The
talking about
corporations.
that kid on the bus. So okay, this is really this fucking on the
Whoa, aggressive. We have to be careful with bro. Can't get canceled now. You need to chill.
I honestly said it on purpose just to get a reaction out of Tanner.
We were both lit about that too.
I thought y'all would just fucking die laughing. Okay, all right. But anyways,
Like it's not gonna get bleeped
I
out.
know,
dude,
right?
dude, free the for real. Like, dude, I've never, bro.
Moving on.
So this kid is dumb as hell. Anyways, he just to go back to we were talking about doing weed or whatever.
Yeah.
So this kid was so dumb. He thought that
How dumb was he?
oh, let me tell you.
Thank you, Tanner.
Like, he thought weed was an alcoholic beverage, and he thought
Like you drink it and then you get like stoned.
he got it like he was so young and dumb, and he wanted to fit in really bad. So he thought that like he got it switched, and he thought vodka was a combustible like drug that you smoke, and he thought weed was like a beverage. So he was like, dude, and he was
I'm done
a
weed.
Thick
Like-
line of vodka.
like
yes.
he was like, dude, I smoked so much vodka this weekend, dude. And we were all like, and it wasn't even like to be funny. It was like kind of like, guys,
No,
guys,
that's so wholesome.
it was like, guys, listen to me. Like I smoked so much.
Listen to me.
It's like he's like, guys, I swear to God, I'm so cool. I smoked so much vodka over the weekend. I was like really tripping balls.
Oh no!
Sounds like a poser.
And we were all like, really, dude? That's
Like that. Damn.
Damn, you go
so
hard,
cool, bro.
We were like, bro, you really got our acceptance with this, man.
Being upgraded to the back of the bus.
Yeah.
I remember those days.
No, we
was very fun.
really let him in.
Moving from before the wheel wells to
At
behind the
least,
wheel
like,
wells.
give the poor kid a participation trophy at
Nah,
that
he
point.
shit himself on the bus like a week later.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. He didn't. But someone did.
So-
You know what the bus is like.
oh man, what a wild ride! I can't believe they let that many unattended children ride a bus together.
like what? 50 plus kids,
Yeah.
one adult.
I know, and they're driving.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can't even pay attention to you.
No, they're not.
This is stupid, and you can cut this if you like or not. But have you seen that video with that kid on the bus and he's yelling at the bus driver and he sounds just like Benson from Regular Show?
No.
Y'all haven't seen that
No.
shit?
No.
It's so fucking funny. There's this kid at the back of the bus, and he's like, all you need to do is shut up and drive. And he sounds exactly to a T like how Benson yells at them in like Regular Show, to a fucking T. Like, and he's not even impersonating it. He literally just sounds that way.
did it.
And he's yelling, and it sounds like if you animated it, you would think it was a clip in the show. It was so.
Has somebody done that already?
No.
No,
Who's
nobody-
been- Benson and what's the regular show?
Someone should. You don't know what that is,
It was a Cartoon Network show back in the day.
dude. It was hellaciously popular.
Like in the Adventure Time.
It came
I've never
out
seen
at the,
Adventure Time.
It came out
either.
at the same time as Adventure Time.
Okay.
You've never seen Adventure Time?
No.
Dude, a lot of people. So, a lot of people like to.
Who are those people?
I don't know, just a lot of people.
Just
But
people. Just people, dude.
Just the internet.
Go with it.
Don't like, but like, anyways, a lot of people like to disregard like Adventure Time, but to be completely honest, there's like there's a
feel like
psychology to the show that like is kind of beautiful because a lot of it is like let it be kind of energy, and
Go with the flow.
it sounds. A lot of people think like. I guess initially I thought the show was lazy because it doesn't explain a lot, but there is ambiguity in the dialogue that they have between each other and like the characters in the show. And when you like go back and when you watch it, you're like, holy shit, they leave a lot of stuff out so that like kids can fill in the blank.
In the
on their
imagination.
own. But like it's not really in the imagination, it's more so like on an emotional level.
Oh, okay.
This sounds
okay,
it
that's
sounds
pretty cool.
it sounds really like I'm not doing this narrative justice, but like if you watch the show, there's like moments where like Finn is like down bad. He's like the main character. He's like down bad over like a woman, and like they'll give him like one of his like friend characters will give him a wholehearted speech about like what it's like to get over a woman, and they will intentionally leave his friend's explanation will be intentionally vague, and then they'll cut it off to like leave kids who watch it that are going through like a similar like like love interest, like if they're going through puberty or something like that and they have like love interests and like they lose it and they like experience heartbreak for the first time. It's kind of like they fill in that emotional gap in themselves by listening to that dialogue.
Oh, that's pretty
That
cool.
makes
And
sense. I like that.
And like you would think, I remember like watching it before. I was like, that's kind of lazy, but then I was like, that's like fucking kind of smart.
The show
Then
really
it's like,
connects with
no.
its listeners.
Because the ultimate salesman can
Sell you.
make you think that you want to buy it and not sell it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that makes any kind of sense. The
does.
show
Pretty
and the show
interesting.
is
If
really
you've seen Wolf of Wall Street, you understand.
the show is really beautiful in that weird fucking.
I feel like it
stupid
fell
way.
through the cracks almost literally because the regular show, it was a cartoon in the style that we watched as when we were kids, but it came around at the tail end of that.
Agreed.
It came
Right.
around like right when I was upgrading to Adult Swim.
Exactly. Like it
And I was
came
watching
around
Fox
at
and-
like this weird generational fault line in between the kids that were younger than us
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
us. So I don't know. I feel like it swept through the
Like
cracks.
that Lego Batman timing. Like all the Lego movies that came out. Same thing. Like we were moving out of that kind of television right when all those shows were coming out.
Yeah, and it's weird because I hear a lot about the show, but I don't come into contact with many people talking about it. If that makes
Yes.
sense.
About Adventure Time?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched it?
No, I didn't.
Bro,
I didn't watch. I watched a little bit of it, but like I said, it was like when I was.
Who streams it?
Dude, it's fucking on
It's on HBO.
HBO. owns
Yeah,
it.
Hard pass.
Max. It's on Max.
Yeah, it's on MaxiPad.
Hard
But
pass.
like,
No, I watched some of it, but like I said, it was when I was transitioning out of like watching that into what the fuck did we watch after that? Family Guy.
Family Guy,
Yeah.
I
Futurama,
watched
South
Family Guy to
Park.
death.
I love Family Guy.
Dude, I love Family Guy too. I feel like this is kind of a hot take, and a lot of people
I'm ready for it.
A lot of people smack me across the face when I say this, but like my coworkers at work have like told me I'm fucking insane for saying this. But like American Dad is the best one coming out of Seth MacFarlane. It really
No,
is.
American Dad.
American Dad.
I will get bad. I will get behind American Dad's
American
superiority.
Dad really has the best writing by far
So
because it follows a linear path and it doesn't have all the cutaways.
I've tried to watch it, and I just couldn't get into it.
I'm telling you, American Dad has the smartest writing out
Okay.
of all of them.
It's kind of like The Office. It's like once you're in it, it's like once it clicks, it fucking clicks.
Okay.
And you really like start to love those characters, like, and they really stay true to their character. There's never, and I've noticed that in Family Guy over the seasons, the characters have changed a lot,
So much.
and I feel
It's like they were distilled into their whatever idiosyncrasy
into their
that they
role.
had.
Yeah.
And then there's like there's like moments in Family Guy where they interact with each other, and it's like I don't feel like they would actually interact with each other like that based on how the whole show has gone so
Yeah.
far.
Right.
But when you watch American Dad, you're like, holy shit, these characters
They
stay
build
true
off their
as
experiences
fuck
together
They
and
stay
stuff.
true as fuck to themselves from the
Okay.
beginning.
Okay.
And like Family Guy has this weird thing.
Family Guy will reference something that happened earlier in the show, but it's part of a punchline in a weird way.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be quick.
Kind of thing.
It's very
Yeah,
dodgy.
yeah.
I
And
feel
like-
like Family Guy's a lot of skit-esque
Yeah,
comedy
yeah.
compared to American Dad.
As far as being like dark in comedy, though, I think Family Guy wins.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Family
Yeah.
Guy does have a lot of like super
So
hilarious
bad.
dark comedy that's so bad that's like you cannot help but like fucking cry at.
American Dad is more like the situation is funny than like that was funny.
Yeah, like
Right.
like Family
Which is
Guy.
Family Guy.
Family Guy is like, look at this for a second. Oh, that was
Yeah.
hilarious, and then we're back at it. And then American Dad is like one of those.
We're going to put you in this situation for the next 20 minutes.
You know, like those.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
You know, like those '50s movies where some guy's walking down the street and it's all silent, and you just hear like whistling like music, and it's like, and that guy like, and he like slips on a banana, and then before you know it, he's like fucking on a plane, and he's still slipping. That is American Dad.
yeah.
Okay.
Like it just keeps going. It just keeps going. It builds on like where it started without
Keeps
any
sliding
without
on.
any interruption. The situation becomes so fucking insane.
The Simpsons is like that.
I've never
See-
liked The Simpsons.
Really?
I love
Never.
The
I love The
Simpsons, man.
Simpsons.
It's good,
I still
though,
love.
but-
I still love. I still watch The Simpsons.
So
I
many
still-
people hate The Simpsons now, modern. And like
I don't think so.
I fucking love it. I don't give a fuck.
It's still this. Like, I mean, there are definitely episodes that are classic episodes, and
sure.
they're classics for a reason. But it's still. I feel like it's still. I don't enjoy it any
Less.
more or less than the old seasons.
yeah, like
Which don't even at me because I grew up on the old seasons, and I still watch it.
yeah.
Right? It's just this.
We watched them when they were new on TV. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Landon just recently went to a Drake concert.
Yeah, tell me about that. I wanted to bring that up.
Calm down, Hayden.
Which is kind of funny
I'm
because
so interested.
last episode, then the YouTube post credits, they exist.
Yeah.
On the last episode, we were talking about live music
Yeah.
and who isn't doing it right. From everything Landon told me, Drake's doing it right.
Drake's on fire.
So, me personally, and man, it sounds kind of corny, but like I really do like love Drake. I always have. Like ever since he like was like brand new to the game.
Even after everything with him and Kim K?
No, I don't fucking care about that. But like, dude, like when he was like brand new in the game, like, and Lil Wayne brought him up.
Fucking Lil Wayne, oh my
Dude,
god.
I don't know
Whatever
how
happened to him?
I don't know how the fuck he's not dead, bro. He looks like he looks like an insect that has been dipped in acid. Like, bro, he looks pretty bad.
looks rough.
I really think he'll die soon, and I'll probably cry about it. But like,
Rip Mac Miller.
yeah, RP, dude. that's a whole nother topic I want to.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
But like, so I always loved Drake basically from the very beginning. Like I really like followed it from when I was like fucking 12, and
I can vouch for that.
And I know it's like super mainstream. Like I know, but like, bro, there was something so special to me when we went to the show. First off, we were closer to him than we ever could have gotten before the show even started. So me and Gigi are in the car, and we're at a stoplight, and these cops roll by, and there's like 3 blacked out Tahoes, and they pull right in front of us. Dude, and I pointed out the windshield, and I said to Gigi, I was like, that is 100% got to be him. And we were like, holy shit, that's him, that's right. Like 20 feet from us, bro. He had to have seen me in the windshield go. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he ever sees this, he'll know. He'll be like, that is the guy. But like,
could you imagine getting a Drake shout out?
Could you imagine?
dude, it would fucking send this podcast.
Oh, it would be
through the roof.
insane.
Through the roof, bro. He's got like 30 million followers. But bro, like, anyways, so we get to the show and we get in there and we sit down, and I have a lot of excess energy. I had not really been to like any big concerts like of this size. This is 20,000.
There's something special.
This is 20,000 people.
All on the same vibe.
All on the same vibe. And we get in there and we're sitting and we stole beer on the way in. So we walked in and they had a beer kiosk and there was no one there to take the money. And Gigi just goes, take them. And we just like grabbed them and went in. And
Amy would request me to leave money.
no,
In exchange for the beers.
Gigi was like, fucking take them beers. They were $11 a piece, dude.
Oh,
No,
shit.
take 'em.
We were like,
Take 'em.
so we took some Michelobes, bro. And
Her purse is like stuffed full of beer.
no, we didn't do that, but we should have. I after the show, I was like, damn, we should have took more. But but we get in there and we sit down and like they have an opening act and like everybody's settling into their seats and like everything's getting high tense and I have so much
The build up,
dude.
yeah.
I had so much excess energy, bro. I was sitting there like rubbing my
They're
hands
pumping
together
music on the
and, like,
speakers. Like everyone's cool.
They had a whole DJ set before it started and like an
damn.
opener and everything, and they were like playing music. I think it was just for sound check. You know, they're just
Yeah.
like
That's usually.
they were just
Yeah.
like, we're gonna play some songs and get y'all in the mood or whatever, and they're like playing music loud as fuck, and everybody's like singing the songs, and they're like, yeah, okay, sounds right. And then like we're sitting on the seats for like, dude, maybe like 45 minutes. There's like a long wait before he comes out. It's very fucking.
It's built up.
It's built
Yeah.
up.
Stadium, I'm assuming.
And it was the first time he had been in Dallas in 5 years.
Oh, shit.
So like because of COVID and everything, and like his last tour got canceled, and dude, like
Yeah,
and
it was rough there
the
for a while.
tensions were high, and so the lights come on, or all the lights shut off, and then there's a spotlight, and it shines towards the corner of the stage, like adjacent to us, or like the corner of the stadium adjacent to us, and he walks out, and everyone loses their minds. The whole place is like fucking,
Yeah.
and like he's walking out, and they play this like sad, like downbeat, like piano, like rap beat, and dude, like he's like walking out, and he's on the jumbotron, and I can see his little like. He's like this big, like
Yeah.
he's like this
From
big
where I am,
from
yeah.
where I'm at, but I can see him walking through.
Kiss.
And like I look in,
Yeah.
and I'm looking in like the jumbotron, and people are like hugging him, and he's like pushing them off, and he's like kind of like laughing about it, like oh shit, like
Oh, this is dope.
yeah, like kind of like that kind of energy, and dude, like
All this
And
for
I remember-
little old me. Oh my.
and I remember Gigi like looked at me, and I was like, I took like 2 photos, and I sat there, and I was like, what the fuck? And Gigi was like, are you all right? And I was like,
I just can't believe I'm here.
Just let me do this.
I had like a moment where it was like fucking extra, and I know this sounds corny. It was like extra special to me, and it really tugged at my heartstrings because I had been listening to this man since I was like 12, and then I saw him in fucking person.
No, I know
the
how
first
that, I
time.
know how that be.
And it really just like it tugged at my heartstrings.
First
like,
time?
hard. And when he got up there and he started like in that sad rap beat was playing, and he came up and he was so engaging. He like engaged with the crowd like so well, and like he like talked about Dallas and like all this stuff, and like he performed his songs, and the sets were like in like sections. There's like 3 sections of the concert, and like sets changed, and it was all very quick, and like he was just super humble and engaged, and dude, it was like there was a few songs where I was like, oh my fucking god, dude, I had like tears in my eyes and shit. Like it just really like hit me in the nostalgia.
It's almost
like,
when you get something like that, it is almost like a religious experience. 'Cause
Dude.
it's just like
I like I was joking
overload.
I was joking with Gigi before we left Dallas, and then after I got back to work with my bosses, and I was like, I don't fucking know how I'm supposed to go back to like regular life after that.
I have felt
like,
that way before.
And like I feel like the show was so good. It was so like psychedelic. There was like so many effects, and like they had inflatables floating around, and like the sound was so good, and Drake was like engaging as fuck, and it felt like super personal. And I was like, dude, this was like the moment like my 12-year-old self has been waiting for this whole time.
Yeah.
And like it was
12 years later.
It was so
15 years later.
Dude, it was like really fucking beautiful. Like it brought like a whole energy. It was almost like when Drake showed up in the city, Dallas like flipped upside down or something. Like there was a whole energy to like even the people waiting in line and like the traffic on the way there and like
Everybody's going the speed limit.
Dude, everybody was like geeking out, and
Yeah.
dude, it was fucking awesome. It was just fucking awesome. And then I remember like we got in the car on the way back, and she bought those tickets for me as a birthday present, and she was like, "Did you have a good time?" And I just started bawling in the car, and I was like, "Dude, that's like the best birthday present I ever got."
Yeah, there's
like
yeah,
literally, it
yeah.
was the best. Like I was bawling because because of everything I just said, and because it was the best present I ever got, and I was also thinking like, God damn, how the fuck am I gonna top this for her birthday?
Yeah.
Isn't that the worst?
But dude, it was amazing, man. It was so good. It's so inspiring. It makes me want to like create something of my own. Like it was that good.
Isn't that such a good feeling?
Yeah.
And then you come back to your normal mundane life.
Like it. Well, no, I mean I got things in the works, but it's not for this. But like,
Oh, thanks.
but like I think like there was something about saying that where I was like, damn, like that makes me really want to say fuck it and do something dope. And like, I don't know, maybe I will. I hope so. I hope you guys do too. I know Tanner does a lot of shit too. So.
Hey, we're here. We're along for the ride.
Yeah.
No, in 2017,
Wow.
which kind of like musically, me and Lane have always been friends, but musically we went,
Yeah, we fucking fork in the road.
yeah.
And I would say up and down the middle between you two.
Yeah.
But kind of like him, since I was like 12 or 13, I've been a massive Pink Floyd fan. Deep dive every album. I've got every album they put out, every
So
live
good.
album, every
know why I took
bootleg
it.
I can get my hands on. One of my tattoos you've probably seen peeking out is all Floyd shit.
What a poser.
There it is. Poser, yeah, okay.
To be fair, I always liked him too. He just fucking took it next level.
Yeah, can't keep up with this bullshit, bro.
Well, it was like, it's just like, we all got those artists that just like really, it's like they just crack open something here and then it's poking on thoughts or emotions that nothing else hits. Right. Something super personal.
Are we
But
in the YouTube
Carrie-
post credits now?
Huh?
I said, are we in the YouTube post credits now?
So I can't tell my fucking story?
Dude, just make it as long as you want.
Yeah, we're along for the ride.
So huge, massive Pink Floyd fan.
Mm-hmm.
Have been for years. But horror, to my horror, they split up in 1994. Right?
Before you were born.
Yeah,
But they still got, their solo artists, their primary songwriters still tour and still record and stuff like that. But the one that wrote all those huge albums like Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals in the Wall, the guy that mainly spearheaded that, Roger Waters, was going on a tour called the Us and Them Tour in 2017.
S and M?
No, Us and Them.
Oh, okay.
Did I say that right? Us plus Them tour. Anyway, and I didn't expect it, but kind of like you were saying, Carrie, back when we were dating, got me tickets to floor seats, mind you, floor seats to this shit, and for Christmas one year. And it wasn't until like the next June, early June.
Hate that shit.
So yeah, I had a long time to wait for that. And but kind of like you were saying, like you get there and it's just like it's not real. What's happening? What you're hearing?
It was like surreal. Like felt like a dream. It wasn't.
Yeah, it's like even back when I think about it, it's like that motherfucker is not real. That's the third time I've said this.
You identify with it.
But what really
have to
blew
wait.
my fucking mind was
the bottle.
there was so
Won't
his
change the taste. Get out of here.
His first new solo album in like 25 years was dropping the day after the concert that me and her went to. And he premiered songs that night that were going to be on the album that weren't singles. So it's like I got to hear them before anybody.
Dude, it's funny because Drake did that too.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you get to hear this shit before anybody else in the world hears it. One of my favorite Pink Floyd songs, Vera. It's like a minute and a half long. Just out of nowhere, he just starts singing it. Like it wasn't a planned part of the show. He just starts singing it, but so I felt special. And yeah, during Pigs, which I know you like that song.
Yeah, I do.
And that's one of my favorite songs. They had a giant inflatable pig come out. And yeah, so I get it. Yeah, it was fucking amazing. And then, yeah, you have to go home and then live.
Yeah, your normal, boring life.
Yeah. Like, dude, dead ass. Like, I know, like, when I would have went to that show again the next night. Like, he was playing back to back in Dallas 2 nights in a row.
And there were people
Yeah.
that did.
And I was like, dude, I would have done it again.
It's definitely like I would have laid down however many whatever hundreds of dollars, $1,000, like right there,
like
yes,
if I'd had the
take,
money and
shove
the
and
time,
take my money.
and I was some kind of influencer or whatever the fuck, I would have done it twice
Yeah.
in a row. It was good, dude.
If I had the bare minimum amount of resources to do that exact same thing again, yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's fun shit. Concerts. Support bands.
Go see an artist.
Go see an artist live.
Steal your beer.
Yeah, don't pay $11 for a beer,
concession
bro.
stand's fucking you, man.
That's some venue bullshit. Just steal
Yeah.
the beer. There's too many people in there. They ain't gonna track
Which
it
live music is the best way to support an artist. You don't get
sure.
shit off streams.
Did you know 8% of a venue's business profits come from liquor sales?
Is that true? Mm-hmm. Fuck them.
I just watched a whole
It's an
informational
American.
video about it.
We were in the
Landon
American,
is doing his damnedest to make it 7%.
Dude, I'll tell you right now. Like, anytime I'm on this, like if we ever bring up any corporate bullshit, if Chris starts going on like about like corporate like conspiracy theories, I'm full blown with that.
Walmart is a part of the New World Order.
Dude, I fucking hate corporations, bro.
My uncle says the downfall of this country was when corporations became people.
One day we'll
Have either the two you played Cyberpunk 2077?
no.
You probably should,
No.
because it's exactly what you're talking about.
Can we talk about what consoles are lacking?
YouTube post credits?
We'll do a quick YouTube. We'll wrap up, do a quick YouTube post credits, because this is going to be a shit ton to sift through for Tanner.
Have fun, Tanner.
When do you
So-
post this?
This will be Thursday.
Thursday?
The
It'll be
28th.
Thursday.
You got plenty of time, dude.
He's had a lot worse to work with.
Yeah, that's true. So that'll be it for this week.
Yep.
We
See
will
you
say
next week.
bye.
Bye.
Basement Bros signing off.
And Landon.
And Landon.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.
Bye.
Landon, join the harmony. YouTube post credits, real quick. Chris roast, because we said we were going to do it.
Yeah, Chris Rose.
Fuck you, Chris.
Yeah, fuck you, you
Fuck
little
you,
fucking
Chris.
bitch.
I bet you're sleeping right now. 'cause
Fuck you,
have-
Chris. I bet you you're
I bet
way
he's not
balder
even
than me.
sleeping right now. He's fucking watching a movie or something
He's
like
watching
that.
porn right now.
Oh, he's definitely watching some nasty ass porn.
Dude, you know like those big ass butt plugs that have like the tentacles and shit on them?
That's what he's watching right
That's
now.
what he's watching right
Well,
now.
I know for a fact just because he's like shown me on his phone before. He's like, "This is what I watch."
He's watching his hentai tentacles.
Hentai tentacle porn.
Hentai tentacle.
Just so
porn.
you know, everybody who's listening, all 6 of you.
There were 40 people on the last podcast.
I'm just kidding, but anyways,
Are we skewed?
skewed.
It's a little late, but
Yeah, a little. Look at the phone.
Well, he said
what
that
is? But it.
even if it is.
I don't know.
skewed,
I think we're good.
I think
gives
we're
a-
all right.
who gives
Anyway,
a fuck?
Landon, continue about Chris's porn obsession.
What was I gonna say?
Tentacle porn.
No, I wasn't going there. I was gonna say, oh yeah, y'all are in for if you love Chris, y'all are in for a fucking treat whenever this next movie comes out because it is
Don't say too much.
Yeah.
full of Chris in the worst way.
Because Landon finally watched our short film after I sent it to
Yeah.
him like twice.
Everybody take a look.
Bro,
Shot in
okay.
the dark.
Okay,
No excuses. Just.
here are my criticisms. I have criticisms.
We have 800 viewers.
Here's my criticisms. Hayden just keeps like. I said there
The
was
part that hears you is down here.
Well, I know that. But
Oh, you.
dude, if I yell into the top or if I yell into here or whatever, it'll pick up what I'm saying, even if it's pretty inconsistent. But most of the time it's been like this kind of.
No, you've been all over the place.
I feel like I've moved it a lot.
we've been paying attention.
Oh shit! Turned it off. Does that
You're no
affect-
worse than.
Yeah,
Does
Chris
that
is way
affect
worse.
anything? Okay. Anyways, but
Careful, there's a volume knob on the bottom too.
so turn it all the fucking way up. I've been playing with it, but not like a lot.
This whole thing's gonna be a nightmare.
What if y'all like turn on my mic and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, Drake was really good. But
He turned it all the way down. Now we can't hear him.
I don't know. I was gonna criticize y'all.
Just let me fucking see it. You turned it all the way down.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did.
No way.
Just then,
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all hear me anyway.
No,
Even
we
if
won't.
it's even if it's shitty. But I was gonna criticize y'all's movie. Y'all walk too much in the movie. That's my.
It was slow.
It's a slow build.
It's a little too
It's a
slow.
slow burn.
It's a little too slow.
This second movie is going to be much better.
You should make it as action packed as possible. I love the part where Chris is like in the chair, like
Tweaking.
In the shed.
like seizing.
Yeah.
Like the whole movie needs to have that level of energy, with like
Well, you
very
saw the
short,
first-
slow like moments in the middle.
You saw probably about the first quarter to a third of the next one.
Yeah,
I would say a quarter. We
I'd
have,
say
we
about
have quite a
quarter.
bit to put into
Yeah.
it.
maybe quick cuts in the car.
Did you
Wait,
love that section?
That don't say too much. The where it's cutting between me and Hayden and Chris.
Maybe
That is the best
quick-
section.
Maybe quicker cuts though from the car, because the interest, because by time I'm sure I have a good attention span for the most part, and I'm sure there's a lot of idiots out there that'll be like, "What did Chris,
Landed again.
They'll be like, "What did Chris say the first time?" And then they'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then they won't.
No,
piece
I'm
together,
gonna clear that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Tanner's the editor.
They won't piece it together that he's making a.
We got a lot going on.
I don't know.
I like the drastic difference between the cuts.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorite portions.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I can't help it. It's kind of fun to fuck with.
Yeah,
We have to just
we almost
stop.
have to like tie Chris down.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
might
to
be-
keep him in front of a
Am I
mic.
worse than him? No.
You've been fucking with the boom a little bit, but you're a little more into the mic than he is.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he'll
okay.
be like way out here trying to talk into it, you know?
Yeah, Chris.
I'm Chris and I'm fucking stupid.
Wow, you couldn't have hit that more on the head.
please put that in.
That's gonna be the opening sentence. We're gonna move all kinds of shit around so that way that could be the first fucking thing on this podcast.
I should have introduced myself like that.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Dude, my coworker at work was like, dude, Chris is such a redneck.
Yeah.
He's such a good balance.
Like, dude, like my coworker was listening to it. Like, I put him on it, and he's listening to it behind me. And I've heard like a few of the episodes quite a few times. Only the ones I'm in. But
The one.
But he was listening to the last one that I was in, and I could tell like which parts he was at when he started dying out laughing, and they were Chris's parts. And I was like, and I turned around, and he's just red in the face, and he goes, "Dude, Chris is such a hillbilly."
Well, he's
he's
like
kind
on
of-
the edge, man.
He's kind of almost our Jar Jar.
He was saying
Yeah.
Chris was fucking hilarious.
Chris is on the
Chris
edge.
is funny.
He's funny, but damn, that boy.
Dude, spend more than 2 hours with him, you won't think he's so funny.
Oh yeah, you'll have a fucking time of your life with that kid.
I'm sorry, Haley.
Swear to God,
Let's-
yes though.
Let's.
Okay, we're cutting it
We're
off there.
cutting.
All right, thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye.